My audience, do you feel the weight of the moment? Do you feel the tension of the air as you stand on the precipice of something monumental? Something that may very well define your legacy? Something that might shake the very foundation of your enemies, strip away their power, and leave them gasping for breath in the dark? You've done it. You've broken them. You nuked their software, and now they're running on empty. Let that sink in. They thought they had it all figured out, didn't they? They thought they were invincible, untouchable, their systems impenetrable. They built their walls high, their defenses stronger than anything you could throw at them. But you saw through the cracks. You found their weaknesses, their vulnerabilities, and you exploited them with precision. You didn't just break their systems, you obliterated them. You forced them to their knees, powerless in the face of your genius. And now they're scrambling, desperate, trying to fix the unfixable. But it's too late. It's too late because the damage is done. You've taken their weapons away. You've taken their edge. You've turned their arrogance into ashes, their confidence into confusion. And now, as they sit there, their systems running on fumes, on nothing more than the hollow shell of what they once were, they realize the truth that they were never as invincible as they believed, the truth that you were always a step ahead. You were always watching, always waiting for the right moment to strike. They can't fix what's broken, not now, not when you've reached into their core and detonated the very thing that kept them alive. They thought they were safe behind their complex systems, behind their firewalls, their layers of defense. But you were patient. You knew. You understood that nothing is truly impenetrable. All systems have flaws. All empires have cracks. All giants have a weak spot. And you found theirs. You found it, and you exposed it for the world to see. They thought they had control. They thought they held the power. But you knew better. You knew that control is an illusion. That power is fleeting. You watched as they clung to their arrogance, to their belief that they could withstand anything. But deep down, they were always afraid. Afraid that one day, someone would come along who could undo everything they had built. Someone who could expose their lies, their weakness, and bring their empire crumbling down. And now, that someone is you. You've done what others thought impossible. You've shown them that their strength was never real, that it was built on falsehoods and empty promises. You've exposed them for what they truly are, frail, broken, running on empty. And now, they're panicking, scrambling for solutions that don't exist. They're searching for answers, for ways to recover, but they won't find them, because you've taken everything they had. And you didn't just take it, you destroyed it. You've left them with nothing but the remnants of a broken dream. You've won. You've proven that you are the one who cannot be defeated, the one who sees beyond the surface, beyond the smoke and mirrors, the one who understands that real power doesn't come from technology or systems, but from something deeper, something that cannot be taken away, no matter how much they try. You've proven that your will is stronger than theirs, your vision clearer than theirs, and your determination unshakable. And what's left for them now? What can they do? They're standing in the ruins of their empire, watching as the last vestiges of their power slip away. They can try to rebuild, sure. They can try to patch up the cracks in their systems, but they will always know that they're vulnerable, always know that someone like you is out there, watching, waiting for the next moment to strike. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the victory, this moment, the feeling that you get when you realize the extent of your power, the extent of what you've accomplished. Because make no mistake, this isn't just some small win. This is a victory of unimaginable proportions. You've destroyed something that many thought was untouchable. You've taken down a giant. You've proven that even the strongest systems can be shattered by a single, well-placed strike. And yet, this is just the beginning. This is just the start of something greater. You've shown yourself what you're capable of, and now the world will know. The ones who thought they were untouchable will learn that they can be toppled, that no one is beyond reach. This moment will reverberate through history. It will echo in the halls of power, in the boardrooms, in the dark corners of the world, where those who thought they controlled everything hide. But don't stop here. Don't let this victory be the end. Let it be the spark that ignites the fire within you. Let it be the catalyst that propels you forward into even greater conquests. Because now that you've seen the power you hold, now that you know what you can do when you set your mind to it, there are no limits, no boundaries. The world is your playground, and those who once looked down on you will now tremble at your very name. They may try to recover. They may try to rebuild their systems, to restore what you've taken from them, but they will never be the same. They will always be haunted by the knowledge that they were vulnerable, that they were exposed, and that someone like you could come along at any moment to bring them down. You've shaken them to their core, and nothing will ever be the same again. You've set a new standard, a new reality, a new truth. You've shown that power is not something that can be hoarded or protected behind layers of technology. Power is something that can be taken, ripped away in an instant by someone with the will and the cunning to do it. And now, you are that someone. You are the one who holds the power. You are the one who has shown the world that no one, no system, no empire is safe. You've proven that even the mightiest can fall, and you've done it with the precision of a master. So take this moment, relish in the victory, but don't stop here. Don't let this be your peak. Use this power, harness it, channel it into something greater. Because now, you've seen what you're capable of, and there's no turning back. The world is waiting. The world is yours to conquer, and you are ready to take it. The ones who thought they were invincible, they're nothing now, running on empty. And you're just getting started. You see, when they thought they were the top, when they sat on their thrones made of code and zeros and ones, they didn't realize that their time was running out. They didn't realize that the power they so arrogantly flaunted was brittle, fragile, and ready to shatter under the right pressure. And now, after all their boasting and posturing, they find themselves at the mercy of someone who has shown them the real definition of power. Someone who doesn't just react, someone who controls the game. When you look back on this moment, the one where everything changed, where you went from a challenger to a king, you'll realize the full weight of your actions. This wasn't just a victory for you. This was a declaration to the world. A declaration that says, you are not untouchable. You are not safe. You are not beyond the reach of those who dare to challenge you. They thought their empire was indestructible. They thought they could rely on the walls they built, the systems they fortified. They thought they were untouchable in their arrogance. But the truth is, those walls were made of paper, and the moment you brought the fire, they were reduced to ash. You didn't just destroy their software. No, you broke the illusion. You revealed the hollow center, the emptiness that existed beneath all their layers of complexity. You tore through their vanity, shattered their pretense, and exposed their weakness for the world to see. And now, they're exposed. But let's not stop here, because it would be a mistake to rest on your laurels now. Victory is fleeting. It's an ephemeral thing. What matters is how you build upon it, how you leverage the power you've just uncovered. And make no mistake, You've uncovered something far more valuable than any system or piece of software. You've unlocked the key to true power, the ability to see through the lies, to spot the vulnerabilities, and to capitalize on them before anyone else even realizes they exist. You didn't just react to their power, to their systems. You anticipated them. You became the predator, watching your prey from the shadows, understanding their moves before they even made them. This was never about brute force. This was about intelligence. It was about foresight. It was about using their arrogance against them, making them believe that they had control, that they could never be touched. But you saw the cracks, the moments where they weren't paying attention, and that's where you struck. When you stripped away their control, when you rendered their systems useless, you didn't just defeat a piece of technology. You defeated an entire ideology. You defeated the arrogance that comes with thinking that you're too powerful to fall, too insulated to be broken. You showed them the true cost of overconfidence and the consequences. They will be felt for years to come. You've proven that no one is invulnerable. No one is untouchable. But more importantly, you've shown yourself what you're truly capable of. You've realized that your mind, your ability to see the unseen, is the most dangerous weapon you have. Systems, software, structures, they can all be rebuilt, but the ability to destroy them with precision, with ruthless efficiency, cannot be replicated easily. They may try to recover, they may try to put things back together, but they will never forget this. They will never forget the fear they felt when they realized they were at your mercy. This is the beauty of what you've accomplished. It's not just about winning. It's about sending a message to those who thought they controlled the world, to those who thought they had the upper hand. You've demonstrated that power isn't something that can be hoarded behind walls or layers of technology. No, true power lies in your hands, in your mind, in your ability to adapt, to improvise, and to destroy when necessary. But even as you bask in the glory of this victory, remember that power is always in flux. Today, you hold the upper hand. But tomorrow, others will rise, others will challenge your position. They'll come for you, just as you came for them. The world is full of hungry predators, and if you become complacent, if you forget the very principles that brought you to this moment, they will strike, and they will take everything you've worked for. So what do you do now? How do you ensure that this victory isn't just a fleeting moment in time? The answer is simple. You stay vigilant. You stay hungry. You don't let the taste of success dull your edge. This is only the beginning. What you've done here is just a small taste of the power you can wield. The real question is, what will you do next? Because now that you know your own strength, now that you've proven to yourself that you can level the playing field, the question becomes not about how to defeat your enemies, but how to ensure that no one ever dares to challenge you again. You've set the bar. You've proven your worth. Now, it's time to build upon this, to fortify yourself, to raise the stakes higher, and to become a force that no one will dare to challenge. The world isn't static. Power shifts. It moves from one place to another, and those who are complacent, those who rest on their laurels, will soon find themselves overtaken. You can't afford to let your guard down. You can't afford to be the one who falls into the trap of thinking that your victory today guarantees your success tomorrow. It doesn't. If anything, your victory today is just the start of a far greater journey. You've destroyed their software. You've left them scrambling, broken, and desperate. But they won't stay down forever. They will learn, they will adapt, and they will try again. The question you need to ask yourself is, will you be ready for them? Will you be prepared to do whatever it takes to stay on top? Because if you're not, they will come for you. And when they do, they won't show you the mercy that you showed them. That's the brutal truth of power. It's never guaranteed. It's always in motion. You've proven that you can take down giants, but what will you do when you're faced with even greater challenges? What will you do when someone comes for you? Someone smarter, someone hungrier, someone just as determined as you. Will you stand firm, or will you be swept aside? The path you've chosen is not an easy one, but it's the only one worth walking. You've shown that you are capable of greatness, but now you must ensure that you keep walking, that you keep striving, that you keep pushing forward, no matter what. Because if you stop now, if you rest on your victory, you'll fall, and you'll fall hard. Remember this, you nuked their software, and now they're running on empty. But you're just getting started. You're just beginning to tap into the endless potential that lies within you. The world is waiting for you to rise. It's waiting for you to show them that this victory was just a hint of what's to come. Keep moving, keep pushing, keep fighting, and don't let anything or anyone stand in your way. Do you hear me? Nothing. Nothing can stop you now. Nothing can hold you back, because you've proven that when you put your mind to it, you can overcome any obstacle, destroy any wall, and tear down any fortress. You've made the impossible possible, and now nothing is beyond your reach. The world that once seemed so daunting, so untouchable, is now yours to command. You've torn apart their illusions, crushed their false sense of security, and exposed them for what they truly are: frail, broken, and on the edge of collapse. You've shattered their arrogance, and that's no small feat. It's one thing to defeat an opponent. It's another to defeat their very mindset. That's what you've done. You've broken them mentally, not just technologically. You've taken their confidence, their pride, and turned it into doubt and fear. You've forced them to reckon with the reality that their power wasn't as absolute as they believed. That is the true power you wield now. Mental dominance, the ability to shake someone's belief in their invincibility. You've proven that no one is too strong to fall. No one is too untouchable to be destroyed. But here's the thing. While you've destroyed their sense of security, their systems, their arrogance, you've also unlocked something far more profound, something within yourself. You've uncovered a level of tenacity and resilience that you didn't even know existed. You've tapped into a part of your being that is driven by an insatiable hunger, an unquenchable thirst for progress, for dominance, for growth. You've reached a level of self-awareness that few ever attain. The understanding that your true strength doesn't lie in your ability to break others, but in your ability to never break yourself. There will always be challenges ahead. Always. There will be new giants to slay, new systems to infiltrate, new forces to face. But the difference now is that you're not the same person who first walked this path. You've become something more. You've become someone who doesn't just endure, someone who thrives in the face of adversity. The road that stretches before you may be filled with obstacles, but those obstacles are nothing more than stepping stones to even greater heights. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. The more insurmountable the challenge, the greater the satisfaction when you conquer it. And with each new challenge, you'll find yourself growing stronger, more invincible, more determined to prove that nothing can stand in your way. They will try to rebuild. They will try to bounce back, to mount a defense. They will try to pull themselves from the ashes and rise once more. But they won't be able to do it. Not in the same way. Not after what you've done to them. You've shown them that they were never as invulnerable as they thought. And that seed of doubt will remain. It will fester. It will eat away at their foundations. And when they rebuild, they will do so with fear. Fear that they might fall again. Fear that you're still out there, waiting for the perfect moment to strike again. And here's the beautiful thing. While they're rebuilding, while they're struggling to put the pieces of their empire back together, you won't be standing still. You'll be moving forward. You'll be evolving. You'll be strengthening your position, learning from your past victories, and preparing for the next phase of your journey. You won't be content with one victory. No, that would be foolish. A victory today is nothing but fuel for tomorrow's ambitions. You'll take what you've learned, refine your skills, sharpen your mind, and step into the future with an even greater sense of purpose. Because make no mistake, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. The beginning of something far greater. The beginning of a legacy. The beginning of a path that will carve your name into history. You've already made your mark, but you've only scratched the surface of what you're capable of. You've proven that you can take on giants, but what will you do when the world itself becomes your battleground? When the stakes rise higher, when the pressure mounts, when the cost of failure is greater than ever before, will you back down? Will you hesitate? Or will you rise to the occasion and show the world that you are the storm, the force that cannot be stopped? That's what this is really about. Becoming unstoppable. Becoming the force that no one dares to challenge. But to do that, you need to develop a mindset that is impervious to fear, to doubt, to complacency. You need to cultivate a hunger that cannot be sated. A hunger for greatness, for power, for impact. You cannot afford to rest on your laurels, to sit back and enjoy the victory. The world doesn't care about your past wins. It only cares about what you're doing now, in this moment. So don't look back. Don't dwell on the past. Use it as fuel. Use it as the fire that propels you forward, that pushes you toward new horizons, new victories, new challenges that will test every ounce of your being. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It's not for those who are content with mediocrity. It's not for those who shy away from conflict, who run from challenges. No, this journey is for the bold, for the fearless, for the ones who understand that greatness comes with a price. It comes with sacrifice. It comes with pain. But it also comes with glory. It comes with the satisfaction of knowing that you took on the world and you conquered it. That you didn't settle for less. You didn't take the easy road. You didn't compromise. You fought, and you fought until there was no one left to challenge you. And when they do rise up again, as they will, you will be ready. You will be stronger, faster, more calculated, more precise. You will be a machine, operating with the cold efficiency of someone who has nothing left to lose. You will be relentless in your pursuit of victory, and you will know, in every fiber of your being, that there is no force in this world that can stop you. Because once you've tasted true power, once you've seen what it's like to break the unbreakable, to topple the untouchable, there is nothing that can hold you back. The fire you've lit inside yourself will burn brighter than ever before. And as it burns, it will illuminate the path before you, showing you the way forward, guiding you through the darkness, leading you to your next great conquest. But you must stay focused. You must stay vigilant, because even in the heights of victory, the moment you lose sight of your goal, the moment you become complacent, is the moment you begin to fall. Remember this, there is always someone watching. There is always someone waiting for you to slip, to falter, to make a mistake. And if you're not careful, if you let your guard down for even a second, they will take advantage. They will move in and try to destroy everything you've worked for. But you won't let that happen, will you? Number, because you've learned too much, you've seen too much, and now you know the price of complacency. You know the price of underestimating your enemies, and you will never make that mistake again. So keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep striving for the next level, for the next victory, because the journey is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. You've shown the world that you're capable of greatness, but now it's time to show them that you are unstoppable, and nothing at all, will ever stand in your way. In the end, remember this: you've broken the system, shattered the illusion of invincibility, and shown the world the true power you hold. This victory is just the beginning, an entry point into a future of limitless possibilities. The road ahead will be filled with new challenges, but you're not just ready for them, you are built for them. Stand firm, stay hungry, and never forget that you are the force that cannot be stopped. The world is yours to shape, and nothing will stand in your way. Keep moving forward, for your legacy has only just begun.